You need to find other perspectives. Speak to them, speak to the victims, speak to the customers. And let me tell you, solutions, we are in an age of capitalism, right? So solutions journalism doesn't mean that you must always report on NGOs. No, you can report on companies. Coca-Cola, for example. It's not PR. You can talk about how Coca-Cola brought employment in Kano State, for example. Yes. Yeah? Yes. Why? Who were the people? How did they do it? How did these are the processes we followed, and these are the number of people that they helped employ. So this is a company, but what you are emphasizing is not the Coca-Cola company. You can put the name of Coca-Cola down at the last paragraph.
But you just say who are the people.
Right.
Who the people are is especially the PR. You're presenting that maybe they can become data.
No. The PR, that's why I said there is narrow dichotomy between PR and solution. In PR, you are promoting the people. In solutions, you are promoting the processes. So if, for example, you did something, you know, in journalism, the first paragraph and the second paragraph are the most important, right? In fact, the first paragraph will be story. Yeah, the lead paragraph. So when you start with most of them were drug addicts, and they are you are promoting Coca-Cola. But when you humanize the story of one addict who was busy destroying property, stealing people's property to buy drugs and everything like that, and then you came and say, and then he found employment with Coca-Cola. There, he became a new person. That one is isolation.
But we are finding it difficult with the organization. Like in my organization, the manager is news advert. As long as you support the company.
No, it is because we are still, the solution journalism is still new to Nigerian news media. That's the major problem. Solution journalism is still new. Because sometimes we prefer negative stories, right? Our editors prefer negative stories. Whenever.
Your audience.
This is because sensationalism actually so. I'm saying, coaches are sensationalism in different areas. Among you are not after clicks. You are after providing solutions. But I'm about to elaborate in the number of what I'm saying. What I'm saying, the next story now, ni na san ba zai ba mutane sha'awa saboda haka kawai ina ganin na dai mutane ba su damu ba ishu ne na Boko Haram. Na biyu ina ganin abu da ne an favori din is not that wani abu gani nake kamar ni yadda na sani kamar kowa ma ya sani. Da na yi rubutun kawai sai na aka buga wallahi ban ma ɗauka wani na ina da rubutukan da na gama samun su rai za su yi following and they didn't. Ko kuma waɗanda zai ga sun samu clip ɗin da yawa amma kuma ba wani amfani wani manyan organization series na amma wannan ina yi ko sati bai ba Facebook suka kira suka yi magana da organization ɗin on the story, and then later United Nations suka kira zan je musu wani abu musu presentation a kai zai ma sai da muke waya da su. Then again, one number the name Strenthening is the same on the story yesterday. You can hear us making okay, what journalist now is training. Right? So this thing one that I want to get it's not way reading, please. Eh? So the title of the story is Terrorist Invading Detention. Spreading propaganda of Israel. Kin ga ba wani sensationalist story bane.
Amma kai magana sai da terrorist.
A cikin storin ba. Ai dama shine ma storin gaba daya ai wannan. So amma kan ai wani zai zo kawai ya ga me wannan ma kawai a wuce gurin. Hasali ma biwa kafin na gama storin already was accounting activities. Kawai ina da screenshot din su wasu na ya archive din su. So shine abin da so sometimes ki sani cewa the story that will make you go may not be the story that you think will make you go places. There are a lot of stories that I did. I was thinking that maybe it's but I'm not in the one of my saying that to me when you apply for I will. Amma da farko ni kawai na yi ne, in fact ma irin ni da adari ne ina da kayan da komai amma da ne na rubuta komai da komai sai edita ne ma ya dan dauki kayan yana nan gyarawa sai mun canza wannan da wannan so amma gane a solution kai ma ba wai damuwanka a samu clicks a samu readers a samu wani waye ba shine damuwanka ba you're reaching to the perfect people. That's what cross publication matters. Ko idan kana da gidan rediyo za ka iya yin video, za ka iya formatting ɗinsa kamar yadda shi wani ɗan video a tura a YouTube, za ka iya ba wani gidajen rediyo ba su fiye irin wannan ba, gidan jarida ne suka biya na rubutu su suka fi wannan ya buga a ce ni ma za mu buga amma rediyo ba ta yi. Insert na ne? A'a ma'ana yanzu idan kike wani investigative report as a journalist, broadcast journalist, idan kika zo kika ce ki kai Freedom Radio, yanzu kina Nasara FM ko kika ce ki kai Freedom Radio, ba lallai su saka ba. Amma idan yanzu kika yi rubutu a Kebbi, sai kika kai Daily Trust za su yi buga. Kawai za su rubuta shi don kasa za su rubuta wannan tsohon wani ne su yi daga kamfani kaza shi ke nan za su faɗa to babu wani collaboration tsakanin Africa which is bad I think that with collaboration
broadcast ma na yi suna yi broadcast na yi suna ba da credit to the source of the story
ba wai credit ne ke magana ba credit ba kuma ba inda ya kai ma in ma gina maganar credit ne ma ba inda ya kai rediyo suke faɗin source. Even if you are talking about giving credit, ba inda ya kai rediyo faɗin source sai ce majiyarmu. Sai ki ɗauka wani majiya ce da kin yaga a shi a CNN ne. Why wouldn't you tell CNN kawai? Wallahi da yawa ba ta faɗa. Ana faɗa wasu.
It depends on the house style.
One hour, please, 1 hour. Abin da yake faruwa shi ne a new story. Anonymity yana reducing your credibility of your story. That is it. But for journalists, they think anonymity makes them look stronger, like they have one source when they nobody know how the source. That's the problem. So that's why that is the story particularly in Twitter, the why woman and you are press release. You are not around. You are not around. Say at our leadership. Leadership they needed a daily trust. Go away, no one can see. In an interview, woman in a press chat between the speaker, daily trust, and the cable boy, the daily trust. Go away, they can say no. In an interview with newsmen, which is wrong. Yes, imagine you spend your time like months of investigation. Come and see only a little, say a source. When you're lifting, I need a kid in a kid and plagiarism and tell them when I came over. When I came on plagiarism, when they came over, you want to say, yet and daddy, I can hear the Carmen and Koa, you got provided and a copy, the way I said, they are copy. Go ahead and say, now we can shake a ring and hacker. One guy, I say that so to share. And the thinking mark wouldn't share. Go ahead, you need a message. Why did you leave my without it? Message? So look, young someone so you know when you repeat lies, I say guys, so that was what happened. So So that is the problem. That is many problems. So how to identify solution stories? Number one is look beyond the problem. Look beyond the problems. Beyond the problem, seek out individuals, organizations, and communities making a difference. When you see a problem, and you see a lot of people working on the problem, so look out for one organization or one particular community or one individual that has done something on it. Especially a big issue with when the problem are say like issue of emergency, for example. Look out into somebody who has worked on the emergency or something. You look at the emergency and want to the way and lot of them, and then you will understand lot of emergency. I will show you. So you will see how I went through it. I started with the organization. I started with actually the problem. I started with the problem. How Al-Majri maybe put without Galaban one area. And Mama and I reported from the UK, see that in donation and I see that Al-Majri in the so when I bring about so the woman is encouraging. So when you're fishing a character normal makarantar boko sannan gashi suna makarantar allansu a lot of things din amma daga nan UK wallahi wata turo da $200 ya fara. So you see that's an impact. That's an impact. Sai kuma ba organization din mu ma dala da donated. So that no matter what dubu ɗaya da turo dala da bai kai salary shows amma dai Allah ko $5,000 ta turo ka san you have done something good. That's encouraging. So research and data. Explore success stories backed by evidence. I've said this. You need to find stories that are backed by evidence. It has to be evidence-based reporting. If there are no evidence of success stories or of failure, don't go ahead and do the story. It has to be with an evidence. Either of failure. You know, even for failure, that's why they emphasize in your it's not about success. It's not always about success. Sometimes you can report failure. Shine na bada misalin Al-Majri schools, right? Al-Majri schools that were initiated by Jonathan. They were failures. But you can still do a solution report. Explain why is it a failure. Report on why is it a failure. So shine abin da ake magana. So local context. Understand the unique challenges and opportunities in northern Nigeria, especially when I'm going to think SDBD before. We know there are a lot of opportunities, challenges, a lot of them, they are there, and you can talk about them. Especially as when the human rights radio in the United States. So human rights radio, 1 hour, human rights, 1 hour. Human rights defenders, so you can speak on their work. That can be a magana, which is good. Ideas da aka iya solution report da aka yi za ka iya faɗar matsalolin aure da ake na dole da waye da sauransu ga shi to ga wani organization da hanyoyin da suke yi wajen abin nan. Emphasize on the process, not the organization. So these are the reporting processes. Number one, gather information about the problem and existing solutions and explain why your work only don't work. If you identify the problem and the solutions, existing solutions. For example, I ina bayan misali akan wani abin na almajiranci saboda it's a perfect example that we can sai da na faɗa na ce ga matsalolin da ake an yi da yawan makarantu ana ƙoƙarin a yi integration din wannan ya ake ce mainstream education into the almajiri education amma ba. These are why. Har aka zo kan wannan ga yadda kuma na ta yayi ga yadda ya nasara ga yadda ya nasara. Yes. So verify and fact check. Make sure when somebody gives you data, verify. You verify. Don't assume. Don't use numbers that are not verified. You need to verify your number. Fact check any information that's given to you by anybody. Fact check them. and then you can report the solution, highlight the major solutions, and then click on why they work. Explain the approach and actions taken to address the problem and within the solutions given, and then evaluate the outcome and the effectiveness of the solutions. One then is part of the data. It's part of their data, either data, whether quantitative or qualitative. You can look into them and identify. So when you compare the story, use storytelling technique. Let me show you. So use storytelling techniques because then I look at capturing the attention of the time. So storytelling techniques is very important and you need to know it. So visual representation. Use pictures, use videos, use whatever will help you in visual representation. Because sometimes when you actually pictures in a feeling how the story goes, so maimakon kai ta bada labari da waye-waye, na san you want to show your creativity in telling the story, but use pictures. Radio dole sai ya kai bayani, a yi bayani kai amfani da insight. Headlines, when you say the last year, maybe you can make it catchy but not sensational. Yes, you can make it catchy. Sometimes you can just do it. We're going to see somebody.